Hello everyone, I'm Angel Wu. Welcome to Taiwan is my home. Not long ago is the nervous exam season that makes parents and students panic. There are many turning points in life inevitably. And today, we have a new inhabitant friend. He had a good pay working in Hollywood, but a life like that didn't give him much accomplishment. Instead, he felt the happiest when he is praised when he make a good meal in his wife's home, Ray Feng. So he chose to be a cook to share his happiness with everybody. Also, he uses his skills to tell the elementary school students in the countryside that they can pursue the life they want. In the early morning, Dai came to the workshop. He started to making apple pie wrappers. The ingredients are only flour and butter. Weighing is a necessary process no matter what. After wrapping, it have to be iced 24 to 48 hours. Put on freshly cut green apples, flowers, sugar and cinnamon. To him, not only time, weight, even the details and the procedure cannot be altered. We want a genuine homemade flavor. It can be consistent, so whenever you visit our restaurant, everything will be the same. Every dish of his has the SOP to the standard procedure. 4 years ago, he came back to Xinchaoyu's hometown, Ruifang, started his Canada homemade cooking business. The only rule is to not include any food adjective because from Dai's home, he only eats fresh vegetables and fruit self-made. Corns, raspberries, and other things grew by myself. Even cherries and other fruits. We also raise chickens, so we are very used to fresh things. I want to give my customers the homemade, genuine flavor, so I want to use the fresh ingredients. The fresh-made golden apple pie is different from the ready-to-eat pie skin and applesauce. His apple pie costs about 3 days, starting from the dough. His efforts can be seen from many places. Most people outside would put the leaves and the root together, but if they are put together, the bitter taste from the root would spread to the leaves. So we remove the root, which makes more time cutting the root. It takes around 3 hours to cut the leaves, then chopped into small pieces, then grind, and 42 servings of green sauce is done, which takes more than 6 hours. We use the rock to grind because when the leaf is opened, the flavor is better. It is completely different with machine made because machine mixes it fast and it doesn't touch with the air. Adding some olive oil, golden and green leaves together creates the beautiful colored green sauce. Despite freshness and fan-made, the amount is also great. He's the same in the kitchen. He's a daddy, in the kitchen. The same role, So no businessman thinking? Oh no, his cost is increasingly, actually. No cost thinking. When he sees a better ingredient, he'll say, let's change. When Dai's in Canada, he was the manager of equipment department in Pelanon Theatre Company and had a good salary. But over 10 years working, he did not feel happy, so he decided to come to Taiwan and make a new start. They like to eat. They will tell me they like it very much. So I'm happy too. So are they? I'm happy. Everyone's happy. But when I make a movie, everyone thinks, oh, so good. But the pressure is big. customers aren't happy sometimes, that will infect me, and if I'm not happy, the whole crew is not happy too. He used to work in Canada for short working hours and good benefits, and now he cuts in his own pay to 1 out of 10th. But he said to me that he felt very happy. He abandoned high salary and come back to Taiwan with his wife. Many friends said he's crazy, but he thought his life should not only be earning money, but if sometime he wants to eat some homeland cuisine but cannot find the flavor in memory. Can't find my own original local taste, so I think, okay, I like cooking and I have a good hobby, so I cook at home for family or for friend. And okay, started to make some food for a friend in Taiwan. Doing more and more slowly for friends, and more they like it, this should be it. It should be done. Lemon tea. Okay, thanks. What do you do today? Go for hiking. He uses the concept as if to cook for himself and open a restaurant. He wished he could deliver mother's cuisine's taste, that sweetness and satisfactory. As time goes by, guests becomes friends. This tiny shop is always full in the weekend. I grew up in a place that there's gold and a quiet village, less than 3,000 people, so I think this is more like where I grew up, same like homeland, good sceneries and not so busy. As a high-class manager, he changed into a restaurant cook who works for 16 hours a day. Dai is busy but happy. Seeing customers' happy faces is the most important thing than anything. Although the restaurant only opened for 3 days, but in fact the other 4 days we have to get the materials ready, working unstoppably too. The only difference from Vancouver is the rewardingness my husband felt is quite direct. Our contact with customers every week, they would say delicious, saying thank you, you're really attentive. Many guests even come all the way to eat and chat with him. Every weekend, Daddy is always busy in kitchen, so mother-in-law brought children to give them father and son time. You can hold it. Put it back then. Come again. Yeah, it's okay. Give it to sister. 3 years' time, Dai can feel Taiwanese enthusiasm. He lit a plan in mind, and it has something to do with sausage. Dai is making the Italian sausage he's good at. Fresh hind leg pork, blending fennel, garlic, Hungarian peppers and other condiments for an hour. Then marinate for 24 hours. No preservatives and coloring added in the process. Even hog casings are quite exquisite. Must be troublesome. Everyone else used the artificial casings because it's easier, cheaper and faster. Certainly you won't have this at home if you make it yourself. Real hog casings, uneven thickness of the sides, sausage can only slowly chewed in. In addition to precision weighing, there are strict rules of length of each sausage. Since the ingredients are controlled, working efficiency too have rules. He had each step timed because he put high value on efficiency. He spends money in material. Or for example, our efficiency is reduced 15%. It's because we didn't notice our flour is out. So when we did it halfway, we have to hurry to the storage, have the flour out quickly, and that's resulting in a 15% late today. When he found it slow, he wants to know why. That's how we improve. Studied computer in university. Dai used to analyze everything with statistics. She laughs this is scientific cooking. The couple revealed their plan. They want to bring the sausage to share with children in remote schools. I'll do this, you do that. Please do as I do like this. I'll do this, you do that. Please do as I do like this. I'll do this, you do that. Please do as I do like this. Liandong Elementary School in Ruifang, only the nursery only have 29 people. Many children did not have wealthy conditions to know what is Italian sausage. Dai hoped to let the kids know his homeland by food. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. It's more chewy, not the same with the one at home. It's quite different to Taiwan sausage, very special. It's very fragrant with that black pepper. It's really nice, very chewy. The sudden foreigner made the kids curious and shy. Dai understands because he also grew up in the countryside. Like Shinandong here, just like where I grew up, no university, nothing. So we don't have this idea to give children confidence. There are children in the countryside. They can go to university. They can find a job they like. They can live as they wish. Dai explained hard with Mandarin his hope, the sausage plan. The countryside children had fewer learning resources. He wanted to use his own example to tell everyone as long as they have confidence, they can have a different future. I also grew up in the countryside. We hope this project that is from Ruifang, beginning from the elementary school around us, starting slowly, and then we'll be able to extend to the whole of Taiwan when we go to every village elementary school with our sausage. Children in the countryside never eat food like this before. Sausage is just a start to make us closer with the kids. Let the children experience a different food, contact with foreign cultures. This is Dai's hope. In this small raining town, we saw the warm smile from Canada. Welcome back to Taiwan is my home. People often say it's recession in these years, but as long as you are willing to, there's chances everywhere. There's a pair of Hunan sisters who met after they married here. They fulfilled their economically dependent dream in Taiwan. What is interesting is the reason to start, and the content of their business is full of Taiwan taste. Misty vapor as the steamer opens, hot temperatures come to the face. Freshly made salty cake, Rongfeng Liu and Pei Fen Chang go through this hotness every day. They took pleasure in this hardness because the efforts pay off. Money is in the bag. I cannot use it. I can save it up, use it when I need it. I own my own autonomy. Don't need to ask from husband, really. We women are, we sisters like this. We use what we earned. No need to take from men. Sometimes I have to be ready that he might not give me. Oh, it's quite a pressure. The one speaking is Rongfeng Liu. Married here 9 years ago, she knew Pei Fen Chang from Hunan Changsha, the same village as her, from a friend. Then they become good sisters. They both got ID card last year. They wanted to make business together. When they go to Xinan Temple to pray, they ate the famous salty cake of Changhua by chance, made Chang overwhelmed. I never ate cake that have meat inside. I love salty cake. The store told us there are no coloring, added flavor, and preservatives. Oh, not even the salad oil. So I think there's no burden to the body. For the elderly at home or children, it's very healthy. So after devouring the cake, we went back to discuss if we can make a shop or not. People say everything is hard in the beginning, so we both are ready. I think anything hard can be paid off with efforts, I think, as long as we are diligent and hardworking. They fell in love with salty cake, began the stirring flour and cake steaming days. There are no researching issues in franchising, but they suffered much of lacking experience. In the beginning of learning, it is quite hard because you have to sprinkle it evenly. So I'm quite slow. It's a bit like embroidery. After 2 weeks practice every day, I become more skillful. It's not so difficult then. Practicing hard to get started quickly, opening at 7 a.m., closing at 8 p.m., although hard but satisfied. Though not earning a lot of money, but better than salarymen. The two are content. The shop even became the best place to meet for residents from China. I put hot peppers, then a red chili, not spicy ones. Then your chili powder. There's chili powder. Add a tablespoon. Hunan people love spicy food. Liu Rongfeng do the dishes spicy enough. These new residents marry to Taiwanese who can relieve their homesickness. When Ryu is on the mood, she would sing flower drum opera.
我家的表叔数不清，没有大事不登门。谁说是亲眷又不相认？可他比亲。
Liu formally joined troupe at 14 years old. Before she came to Taiwan, she is the first actress in the theater. Is it like the opera here? Taiwan opera. Oh, right. Oh, Huadan. Oh, isn't it right? It's our family's native dialect. Now Liu can smell and see the singing screen before. To pay for the debt for the family, she had 3 jobs. In addition to tobacco factory and breakfast shop, she had to sing, sometimes 3 times a day, nearly 8 hours. She nearly lost her voice. I didn't know how to protect my voice at the time, thinking I'm still young. Singing whatever is arranged, then my throat is flowed with blood. I can't sing, can't upper the voice. In that circumstance, what could I do if I'm bankrupt again? Seeing the future in mist, under fate, she met her husband. Liu gave a bet and came to Taiwan. Is he real or not? He said he works for the government. Would it be hard if I go there? Will he be nice to me? I felt full of doubt. Should I go or not? After all, my voice is also lost. I can't make money anymore. Since then, I tried to give a bet. If it's not that good, I take it as a travel to Taiwan and come back then. She can smile and talk. It seems that Liu had the right gamble. Originally thinking she needn't to sing anymore because of a donation box, she went up on stage again.
我家的表叔数不清，没有大事不登门。谁说是亲眷又不相认？
Standing on stage, audience were the disabled students. Liu said singing for a living previously, singing for hobby, singing for others' happiness. A birthday party once a month in the disabled school, Liu and Chang took this cake to celebrate.
快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐。
Is it good? How about another one? Okay, great. Good. Eat slowly. Chang and Liu sent the cake that is not sold after closing. They become friends with the students, more like families. "12 years in Taiwan, Chang's life is to raise 2 children. Until last year, she found there are other children that are needed to be cared. She became a volunteer. Volunteers come to my shop. They give us a donation box. Then I know that Near our shop, there's such a special place that there's someone who needs us to give love. We need to give the kids warmth. Because she is also a mother, she can have empathy. Pei-fen often goes to these two places. She did not feel tired at all. Are there mixed flavor? Yeah, sure. Okay, you can get 2 flavors, salty cake at a side and brown sugar cake at another. It's not the same living environment, which means the work is not the same, but I love Taiwan. They are very polite and they are highly cultivated, so I really like it here. I love the big environment. Taiwanese, whether boys or girls, speak polite and softly. It's the warm-hearted ones. It's comfortable to hear. And love the weather here, not hot or cold. Unlike China that snows, it's icy cold. I really can accept Taiwan. Smiling no matter how busy. Opening for a year, they worked year-round without rest, including New Year's Eve. Sometimes when the order is too much, we will hurry until midnight. I remember once on April 26th, because there's too much orders, but we both love to earn money, so we promised our customers we will do it. When it became afternoon, big sister went to the emergency room. Doctor told me you must had not drink. No time to drink and a bit pressured, right? And I said, how did you know? I can see it. Doctor told me to have 10 glasses water on the spot with a drug. And I wait for 1 hour and it's really recovered. What's great is that she made cake at once and did it until 3:30 in the midnight. Went home when I'm done. This hardworking swept out the worries of possibility of bankrupting. If we ask, will they fight when they do things together, they shook their head in harmony. No, never. Fight? Oh, yes. She says, how can you fry dishes so deliciously to make it eat like this? And then I say, how come you never get fat? This kind of fight. No matter how busy or tired, the two are still happy. One is kind and gentle little sister, and the big sister, another who is a bit dominant. There are also other new residents from Hunan, taking this cake business as efforts of their own. 9 years life seemed like we just came, not like 9 years here already. If the days are hard, then it feels like years, right? But I feel like coming here just for like a year or two, the life is easy here. The folks here are quite good. We talk about our future, how to make our home better, taking care of their children, taking care of our own life. Like this baked salty cake, have to knock the air out. Then you can have the puffy and tasty one. These new residents also use efforts to live their life. Today's 2 main characters all had their accomplishment in the gourmet, and they did not forget to give feedbacks after their success. We hope to continue to share more warm stories such as these. See you next time.